What is poppin' squad? It's your boy Jesimein, and today I'm gonna be laying out the patch notes for the next update. That's for you guys, but I'm not going to necessarily go through them all. I'll leave them on the screen just so you can read them, but I'm going to be iterating on what is the big news when it comes to these gear sets. So I'm gonna slowly scroll through this, but I'm gonna make sure I put pinpoints on what I want you guys to see. So all three gear sets are getting a nerf in some form. I always talked about it. I always said there's different ways to nerf it, and Predator, Nomad, and Striker have been untouched, and everybody lost hope, saying that they're never gonna be fixed. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, they all got some changes. So I'm gonna leave, like I said, I'm gonna leave this on here. Feel free to read, pause the video, do what you got to do, but I'm gonna be talking about the changes. So first things first, I'm gonna talk about my gear set, you know, the Nomad. So what did they change with Nomad? As you guys can see right here, 50% chance to have no cooldown for Path of Nomad when playing solo. That's huge. Remember I told you guys they should just make Nomad work solo? Well, pretty much they did it. Nomad still does what it does, but it is now tailored towards solo players. So the people who have solo game plays and stuff, they're gonna get the love from Nomad that the regular Nomads in the groups won't. So Nomad took a hard nerf in groups. It didn't change if you're a solo player, but for the most part, Nomad basically took a nerf because everybody used it in groups. So is this news for me? I don't really care because I don't really rely on the procs. It sucks, but I mean, I'm cool with it. I understand why people want this changed, and it makes 100% sense. But I want you guys to know Nomad is still by far going to be the best build. I don't care what nobody says. But anyways, get into it. Predator's Mark. So they added saying that Predator's Mark ignores the status effective immunity of NPCs. Okay, from what I got from it, basically they're saying is basically immune stations are going to work against Predator's Mark. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I heard it correctly. It was early this morning. Your boy was kind of sleepy. But from what I got from it, basically Pred Mark is going to have a hard counter, and it's going to be Reclaimer, because now Reclaimer will actually overlap the healing ability of a regular support station. So those people who are healers, you ever put your support station down and somebody like that's running Nomad puts their support station down and the healing gets overlapped by theirs and it's a weak heal and yours is basically useless? Well, now the game will prioritize the person with the higher skill power and the stronger tick as the healer. So that means Reclaimer has definitely got the buff that people have been waiting for. Basically it was useless. Now you're gonna see a lot of it, especially since the Predator change. And as far as, let me see if I can go to right here. I don't know if it's right here. Okay, here we go. This is the nerf to Striker. Okay, so people, Striker does not change anyway. How the gear set works, the stacks all the same, nothing is changing. But what you guys need to see is the problem that with Striker was not the SMGs and the ARs, it was the shotguns. Reduction to the auto snap of aim via cooldown after the first use. What does this mean, Jesimein? This means the people who spam left trigger, right trigger, they won't be able to snap to target every time anymore. There's a cooldown between every single auto snap. What is this going to do? This is going to eliminate a lot of Cronus Max users because of how Cronus Max works, how it abuses the auto aim. It's basically going to throw the aim off. They can probably still do the same thing what they're doing as far if they can aim it, but as far as you guys getting beamed no matter what because it locks on your head, you don't have to worry about that no more. So that is a hard nerf to Striker as far as shotguns. The build itself has not changed. Do not worry, do not get crazy and be like, oh my god, it's gone. Dude, this is just for the Striker shotguns and Cronus Max users. This is like their answer to Cronus Max, which honestly, the only better situation I would say that they could have taken advantage of was just of the ability to remove auto aim from shotguns, but that would probably kill shotguns completely. So they kind of found something that I didn't even think of, which is put a cooldown between the auto snap, and I think that's actually a genius move because of how much abuse that console players have been going through. PC players, I don't really see this being a big issue, but I mean for everybody else, this auto snap it's definitely going to be something for AR users. So the bad thing about this is they didn't just say shotgun. So I think this is a cross division period, and I think this basically affects aim assist if you if you're let's say you're an AR user and you're in a gunfight and you aim down sight and you try to strafe and aim down sight again, you're not gonna have the aim assist immediately that you would have normally because of this new change. And this is going to be interesting on console. You're going to see a lot of people potatoing now, I think. But for the most part, I think the bigger picture is solved, and that's that the Striker shotgun has finally gotten its first real nerf, you guys. So just recapping real quick, I just want to make sure you guys know. Predator's Mark is basically has a counter now, I guess. Best thing you can say. I mean, everybody runs support station anyway, so a lot of people that were in the chat were saying Pred is dead. I'm not gonna say Predator's Mark is dead. I'm just gonna say, guess what? You have to actually hit your shots outside of those. You gotta start shooting immune stations basically. And if you come across a reclaimer, then GG's. Path of the Nomad, the Nomad's build is now officially a solo build. What everybody's wanted. Actually, it was pretty much what it was intended to be in the beginning. So. Just like you said, 50% chance to have no cooldown when Path of the Nomad when playing solo. When playing solo. Let me highlight this. When playing solo. So it only works when you are solo. So yeah, that's huge because you don't have to worry about killing 5 or 6 Nomads on the same team. That pretty much kills Nomad team comp. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see what that's like. Let me see, what else did I miss here? Improve. Okay, so this is pretty much little bug fixes, but yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Like I said, I'll leave this link in the description if you want to go through all the patch notes. It's pretty much just a new legendary mission, General Assembly in Madison Field, so it's gonna be pretty sick to have those. But the main focus of this video was the nerfs. So Predator's Mark got nerfed, Nomad got nerfed, Striker shotgun auto aim got nerfed. Okay, so everything else is 100% the same, other than the fact that the reclaimer heal is now priority and the tactician heals. Well, anybody with good skill powers heals priority. But just know the division will 100% feel different after these changes, because these are the things people complained about and they answered it. Perfect timing right before E3. Your boy is hype, man. I'm on my way to E3 tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty sick. So I wanted to use this video as the question video, so please let me know what you guys think about this patch notes below, because I'm gonna, like I said, I want to show this video to the developers. I want them to see it. I want them to get feedback off of it, and I also want you guys to drop questions. I don't care what it is, drop all your Division 2 questions on this video below, because I want to be able to have these on hand when I go and ask these questions, especially because I know you guys are super curious, just like I am. But this is the best news that we have, period, right now, because it's gonna hold you off until Division 2 comes out, which we're gonna find out in about 2 days when it drops. But for the most part, please, I'm begging you guys, man, don't waste your questions on my community page or any other video. Post them on this video so they're all at one place, so I can come back to the comments, pull it up, and read through them. But also let me know what you guys feel about these patch notes, because this is direct feedback, and I won't be able to pretty much give my input because I'm gonna be at E3 and it's coming out while I'm at E3. So it's gonna be Thursday. You can see the date right here, 6/7 2018 at 9 a.m. So be on the lookout for that. You guys will have your new legendary missions. You have your reactivation caches, which is the coolest thing, is you get free. So you basically get a free 500 detect too. People who want to optimize your build, boom, right there. That's amazing. I love this idea. Speaking of this, anyways, thank you guys so much, man. Let me know what you guys think below. Drop those questions ASAP right now. Leave a like on this video right now, and let me know what you guys think about these changes, man. Are you hype? Are you upset? Do you feel like they shouldn't have done this? Do you feel like finally the Rogue 30 is back? I feel like Rogue 30 is back. I'm not gonna say there's no reason to play Rogue 29, because Rogue 29 is actually a whole different level of fun. But for the people who could not stand Rogue 30, it's back for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a counter now. So however you look at it, I mean, Pred Mark, if you want to counter it, run an immune station. If you want to run honestly, if you want to counter Striker, all you really need is the EMP now. You don't even need to worry about dealing with shotguns. You just have to, do what you've been doing, and pretty much everything's gonna be rock paper scissors now. So that's the cool thing. So I'm so excited for this, man. You guys, please, I'm gonna ask one more time, drop your questions below about Division 2. I'm not going to be at my computer being able to post after this, so I want you guys to do whatever you can so I can get these questions to these devs, so I can meet Hamish and Petter and Yannick and Terry and all the squad members, you know what I'm saying? So we out here. I love you guys. Stay hyped for patch 1.8.2 and the Division 2. It's been real. I love y'all. Your boy is out.